The continuing adventures of Mink Rockmoore, dispatched from the Holiday Motel, 44301 Sun Gold Street, Indio, California, September 9th, 2017. To my surprise, someone, or maybe several someones, are trying to get into my motel room. The potential possibilities do not seem promising. My instinct on this one is that the knocking on the door has something to do with my trip into the desert. Earlier in the day, I had been driving south of Los Angeles, found what may be the last parcel of the Wild Wild West. In a strange land known as Slab City, there are officially no laws. The state of California has no authority whatsoever in this place. It was all good until I got involved in an unfortunate case of mistaken identity. I should not have started a conversation with the lady in the spaceship, and I definitely should have left some candy for the feral children. Why did I go into the Church of the Broken Toys? That door was closed for a reason. What was I thinking? Well, those who dance with the devil should not wonder why they are in hell. And it's pouring rain outside. A storm rolled in about an hour ago, and it has been relentless. This day started hot and dry. I got up early and left LA in my Ford V8 and headed for the Salton Sea. I love the Salton Sea. The shores and beaches are full of characters and stories. I was driving on the north side of the Salton when I came across the entrance to Slab City. No sign, just a windy two-lane access road, and then on the side of the road I see what looks like a ticket booth from an old circus. As I drive closer, I see it is painted with the words, "Welcome to Slab City." I drive on, and it's all desert. The pavement ends and the dirt road begins. I see lots of old campers permanently parked in the sand. Lots of RVs scattered around in groups. A few clusters of cars set way back in the hills. There are no people in sight, but I have the feeling I am being watched. I drive on. After a few minutes, I see something colorful and cartoonish in the distance. It looks like a huge, oversized movie set from The Wizard of Oz. As I get closer, the sign at the entrance reads Salvation Mountain. It is a 50-foot high, 150-foot wide, brightly colored wall set into a hillside in the middle of the desert. Big yellow flowers, grassy greens, huge blue and white navy stripes. Everywhere you look, Bible verses quoted in big red capital letters. As I look up, I see a sign on the wall that reads, "Stay on the yellow brick road." Yes, this wall has a bright yellow path starting at the bottom of the mountain and ending at the top of the mountain. Well, there was nothing in the world was gonna stop me from hiking up that wall. And I sure as hell was gonna make it to the top, and I did. And at the very top of the mountain is a sign that says, "Stop here." So I did, and what a view. You can see the whole world from the top of Salvation Mountain. And behind the wall is an easy walk down, back to the car, and back on the road. I drive on. To my right, I see a young kid on a bike that looks straight out of Mad Max casting. He is dirty and strangely tan. His bike looks like it was made out of spare parts from a washing machine. His clothes are literally rags, and his dirty, dirty blonde mullet is flying behind him in the wind as he rides. The kids I see don't stay in view for long. They're following me. What do they want? I drive on. On the side of the road, I see a particularly crazy-looking camper van adorned with silver electric fan parts and broken mirror glass. There's a sign on the camper door that reads, "The Church of the Broken Toys. Everyone welcome." The door was closed. The church did not look open, but I went in anyway, and it was a schizophrenic scene. I could not help but feel I was intruding on someone's personal breakdown. There were dozens and dozens of old, dusty, broken toys everywhere. Out of season Santas, full-size Barbie heads, small figurines, homemade Winnie the Pooh, plastic dinosaur. All the toys were lined up on counters and shelves, completely filling the inside of the camper church. Each figure, without exception, had its head turned up or contorted to face the ceiling. All of these toys were being made to look at the ceiling. And of course, there's nothing on the ceiling. The whole scene was upsetting at best. I left the Church of the Broken Toys feeling weird. And within about 5 seconds, I heard a voice. Oh, man. The voice again. I look around to find the source of this voice, and I see a woman about 40 feet away, standing next to a completely out of place, brand new silver van. The van looked like a spaceship. And next to the woman is a life-size cardboard cutout of a golden retriever dog. Now, I do not remember seeing that camper before I went into the church. And why would anyone have a cardboard dog outside in the desert? The woman is smoking a cigarette and waving to get my attention. She is dressed in a fashion I do not recognize. Denim maybe with silvery baubles and beads, and then both the woman and the dog start walking towards me. Good Lord, that dog is real. What the? The woman starts addressing me in a high-pitched tone. Well, hello, how are you? Where's your friend? I give her that look, that "you've confused me with someone else" look. But she's not having it. She looks right at me and says, "Where's your friend, the rocket guy?" That's when I say, "Oh, hello. I'm sorry, but I've never been here before. And she says, oh, yes, you have. You're here all the time. I do not look or feel comfortable, and this woman is getting upset. And she starts walking fast towards me like she is floating. I see now she is dressed in some kind of costume. Well, something is very wrong here. I say goodbye to the lady space alien in the nicest tone I can muster. Get back in my car and drive on. Time to roll out of that city right quick. I can't tell if I'm being followed. When I make it back to the highway, I figure I should stop somewhere for the night before driving all the way back to LA. The Holiday Motel in Indio had a sign that advertised color TV, and that was good enough for me. I checked in, took a shower, and then sat on the side of my bed thinking about Salvation Mountain. All quiet until pounding on the door. What the hell? I'm thinking the Slab City aliens have come to take me back to the Church of Broken Toys for good. I get up, confidently walk to the door. I'm ready. This is it. I open the door, and there stands a small, petite, frustrated Indian woman. I'm guessing she is related to the family that manages this motel. She's holding a small square plastic bucket of ice. I'd completely forgotten about the ice. I'd been to the only ice machine in the motel earlier and was met with the obligatory out of order sign. Well, this young lady had apparently witnessed my fruitless ice run and taken it upon herself to literally scrape me up a bucket of ice. I looked at her, thanked her, took the ice, and closed the door. The ice smelled like Indian food and was an off-gray color. I appreciated the effort, and that reminded me of when I asked Wendell for coffee at the Ski Inn on Bombay Beach. But that is a story for another time.